Welcome back to another walk around and test drive video at Coyote Classics. I'm Dalton, that's my father Chad, and today we're checking out this 1953 GMC 5-window pickup. Really a neat truck, came in on trade from Tennessee. My favorite thing about this one is just how it runs and drives down the road. It's got a great running 350 underneath the hood, good sounding dual exhaust, 3-speed automatic tranny, and a nice interior.
It's a neat truck. This one came in on trade from Tennessee. Nice couple had this, traded in on a Chevelle. A nice little 350 in there, power steering, power brakes. Just a nice driver quality restoration, done a few years ago. Obviously not show quality under the hood, but just kind of looks stock as far as the firewall and the inner fenders and stuff goes. It's a really cool little 5-window.
It is. It runs and drives great. It's nice underneath too. Make sure you go to the site, coyoteclassics.com. Check out those undercarriage pictures. Really solid truck.
Being a little older restoration, it's going to have a few little scuffs, stuff like that. Real good solid truck, as Dalton mentioned earlier. It's got a lot of little tiny little scratches, just stuff like that. The paint, I kind of thought it was white, but it's more of either an eggshell white or kind of a light gray, isn't it? What would you call it?
It's like an eggshell white.
Okay, all right. Some people came up and said, man, that green truck that you got out front really looks good.
Really?
I'm like, what green truck? Well, you know what I mean? So I guess it kind of depends the light.
It's like an off-whitish.
Nice and solid down low. Couple little chips right down in here you can see. But the lip is really nice and solid down there. It's got the correct running boards, got the GMC plates there. Here's your cab corner. Nice solid fenders.
I like these little bed rails too.
Pretty neat.
It's kind of cool.
Like I said, older restoration. The inside the box, I mean, could definitely be painted, or you can go ahead and take those strips out and resand that wood. I mean, whatever you want to do there. Inside the box, it's got some little scuffs and stuff like that as well on the sides, but very presentable. Newer dual exhaust. Here's the cool part. I mean, I love the 5 windows. I mean, very popular.
Yeah, I love that interior too, what they did with like those Pro Car bucket seats. Left the column, the steering wheel, put a little tack up there.
Super comfortable. Got the seat belts, the GMC on the dash, GMC floor mats, tilt chrome column, aftermarket steering wheel. What's your favorite part about this little truck?
The interior and then the way it runs and drives.
Really?
Yeah, I was really impressed the first time I drove it.
I wasn't real sure about the baby moons.
I like them though. It's kind of like, I like it on this truck.
I know, I tried to talk you out of them and do something different, but you're like, man, it really goes with the theme of the truck.
Yeah,
so.
It does.
And no, if you
Old
don't like the box rails, bed rails, you can take those off. It's easy, the stake bed. But I agree, everything just goes so well on it.
Yeah, it's just unique.
Really solid fender. There's your cab corner again. Trying to get underneath there. Very solid. Bottom of the door. Again, just some little surface rust right here, guys. And it's just where there's some little chips kind of came up there. But the whole bottom lip is awesome. All the way through here. That's what you want to look at. There's some pitting and stuff like that on the original door handles. There's your factory General Motors VIN, and everything's all correct there. Sweet. Take it for a spin, huh?
Yeah,
that's what you're talking about, the little tack up there?
Yeah, I think you're really going to like how it drives.
It's got just a tiny, tiny little chip. The windshield there. Not a big deal. I mean, it's not in your vision sight anyway. That fires right up.
It does.
Why don't you roll your window down? Open up the little air conditioner vents right here.
There you go.
There we go.
And here you got an aftermarket oil pressure, temp, and amp gauge, and that all works. Carries great oil pressure.
Gas gauge works, so does the amp gauge in here. No horn, huh? What else we got here? Got your choke here. Got wipers in this bad boy? Somewhere, maybe? Maybe a lighter. Oh, right there. There's still vacuum.
That's cool.
Work though. Switches right there.
Yeah, these are neat trucks.
I should have jumped in this a little earlier. I would have got a little more
Familiar with it?
Yeah. Oh well. Pretty cool.
It is cool.
Dome light even works, see that? It's pretty cool. Got the little switch for the dome light.
And the temp gauge works down here on the aftermarket ones because that's come up. It does drive good,
Aren't
don't
you
it?
surprised with the power this
Yeah.
has? I was hardly even getting into it. The steering wheel's perfectly straight. I love the tilt. I mean, a bigger guy can definitely jump in and drive this. Look at this room. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, it's nice.
So many times in these trucks, you know what I mean, there's just not enough room. But this one with these, like you said, with these pro car seats and the tilt column and just the way the foot feet's set up, you got a lot of room to jump in and drive this one. It's freaking crazy.
I know, it's turned the tires going into second, third, and it
that was
handles
65
really well.
mile an hour just like that. Speedometer seemed very accurate too.
Yeah.
No wonder why your little brother wanted to drive this one. He goes, hey, I'd like to just take this out, and me and my girlfriend just go out for a cruise a little bit and just look at the stars. But yeah, you wanted to burn rubber and look at the stars, all right.
Yeah, well, it's quick, but it handles really well too. You know, most time you get in an old truck like this, and they're just rattly and aren't fun to drive. This one is the exception.
Yeah, it's really nice. Like you said, that is definitely the strong point of this truck. Not just that it's solid, but somebody spent a ton of money making it a good driving truck.
Yeah. Suspension.
Yeah. See what it does on the way back, should we? Look at the turn signal indicators in here too work. I've never seen that before in a gauge cluster. Have you?
That's kind of cool. No. Yeah, it's fun.
But just you can do it all without even steering this thing hardly. Look at this. That's 70, no vibration.
It's impressive for an old
Yeah, it's a
pickup.
nice truck, huh?
Yeah, it is. Very nice. Speedometer works too. Even the old original speedometer works, which is kind of crazy.
It is, especially when they change out the gears and the tranny and the rear end, all that kind of stuff, and it still seems very accurate.
Yeah, it's awesome. Make sure you go to the website, coyoteclassics.com. Check this truck out. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next test drive.